something about preserving food for a long time, like 5 years and stuff like that. I really, really want like clarity on that. Are you saying that, for those who work in those places where they have to preserve their food for longer hours, how do they, what goes on there exactly? Because I'm only used to going to the market to, get my food items. I just need clarity, I hope you understand my question.
Yes,
anyways.
I do.
Okay, great.
All right, you're just trying to bring out the life of an offshore chef,
yes,
and an onshore chef.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's a different ball game offshore. Okay, you don't buy your stuff every day because there is no market available.
Okay,
All
exactly.
right?
I know
Yeah.
they don't do that.
So let's go through the process. The supplier takes the commodity, tomato, pepper, leaves and all, chicken and all, takes offshore. It might take 1 day, 2 days to deliver.
Oh.
But for preservative methods, so that it doesn't get spoiled, those that should be frozen must be frozen.
Okay.
Yes, must be frozen. Those that should be chilled must be chilled. For instance, you're taking ice cream offshore.
Okay.
All right. If you don't put it in a cold stock, it will just deteriorate, and you will only see the cream and the ice separated. So it's no longer ice cream. So they must be carried the way they're supposed to be carried offshore. Okay, now when they get offshore, all right, those in charge will also do their bit to make sure it is preserved. Those that should be kept in the chiller or in the fridge will be kept in the fridge to stay longer.
Okay.
Those that will be kept in the meat room.
When you say longer, let's be specific with how long exactly, because you said something about 5 years, and I know you can't keep something in freezer for 5 years.
Oh, definitely.
Yes.
Offshore, there are periodical supplies.
Yes.
In some cases, you have 1 week for a supply. You have 2 weeks and you have 1 month, irrespective. Now, it is expected that whatever is given to you at that period of time
should be used and exhausted.
Yeah, it should be exhausted. If it needs to spill, then find a way to keep it properly. That's why we have a chiller.
So is a chiller different from a freezer?
It's bigger.
It's much bigger.
It's chilling. You call it, but
like
you
a
don't call
cold
it.
room.
Yes, it's like a cold room.
Great.
All right. If it's working at the normal temperature, it's supposed to work.
And what's the temperature?
4 degrees centigrade.
4 degrees centigrade.
Yes. Oh, definitely.
-4.
No, not minus.
Okay, 4.
Minus the normal 4.
Okay.
All right. When it's minus, it's getting frozen already.
Okay.
All right. So, like I said the last time, your shelf life in the chiller should be within 3 days.
Okay.
All right. But tomato could stay 1 week.
Yes.
All right. But all you need to do.
And still be fresh.
Yes, still be fresh. All you need to do, when they supply it offshore, don't just leave them in the basket or in the sack they brought them with. Remove them so that they will get air, they will breathe.
You're right.
Yes, and occasionally turn them upside down. Just go there and just roll them so that the side that is sitting on whatever on the shelf does not stay too long. Yeah,
it's true because when I keep tomatoes or I keep like green peppers and just stays there in the fridge,
give a mark.
That place that is sitting down.
That's the point. You start getting spoiled.
So I have to keep rotating.
Yes, you have to keep.
Sense. Oh, sir, thank you. Sir, should I clean your shoe? Thank you, sir. Oh, you see this one we did not know.
It's about technique.
I mean, of course. I mean, these are techniques that a lot of us know. People just know, put it in the freezer, put it in the fridge, or dry it, right? All the different types of preservation. But then even that process of putting something in the fridge, you have to keep, checking it. We talked about something about date scheduling.
Sorry, I'm not cutting you. You know they say 1 apple could spoil the full basket of apple. Once you sort anyone that is spoiled already, remove it. That's why you check constantly. Otherwise, that one is enough to just.
You don't mean it.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Once one tomato is bad, the remaining will start to get
or an apple.
Yes, correct.
And that is why it's important to always go back to your freezers or your fridge or something to check what is there and what might be spoiling. Correct. Okay, thank you so much. That's very, very a lot to take in actually. But I don't want to be the only one asking questions. I want to give. I already saw some calls coming in. Right. So I believe that those who have been listening to us have a few questions to ask you. I hope you're ready.
All right.
Any question, because you stressed it.
No,
sir.
what for you?
No, sir. Okay, guys. So I hope you guys have your questions ready, because Mr. Jonathan is super ready to test all your questions. So, guys, start calling in right now, and then we can only take a few calls, and then we can wrap up the show. Numbers to call are 0705 079 1021, 0705 079 1021. And the other number is 081 174 31021. 081 174 31021. If you're just joining us, this is What's for Lunch. I am Chef Zara, and we are talking about the different methods of preserving food. Hello? Hello? Okay, hello?
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon to you. Welcome to the show.
Good afternoon, this is David.
Sorry? David. Okay, David, you're very welcome to What's for Lunch. Where are you calling us from?
Okay, from Port Harcourt.
Great to have you here. So, your question.
Okay, the question is, how do I preserve food that don't get bad?
What food to be specific?
So, I know that, before Mr. Jonathan answers, I know that different food comes with different methods of preserving, right?
Exactly.
So what kind of food are you talking about, and how long are you talking about? What's the time of preservation method?
Raw food.
Raw food.
Okay, fruits. He's talking about fruits.
Fruits.
Yeah, fruits.
How to preserve them for sale.
Okay, great. So that question is going to be answered. Let's see if we have another call. Hello? Okay, I think you should go ahead and answer that question while we wait for more calls to come in.
All right, fruits.
Yes. I think it's really a serious topic.
Yeah, fruits generally should be kept in the fridge.
Right. And for how long?
But not all fruits, mind
Not
you.
all fruits. True.
No. I can convince you that it's not right to store pineapple in the fridge, especially in large quantity. Yes, because it excretes some kind of gaseous things that comes out.
Wow.
Yes, and such gaseous emission, they can reduce oxygen. All right, so it's not really wise to store pineapple, watermelon. In fact, watermelon gets better when it's stored outside.
Oh,
Yes,
okay.
that's
Oh,
true.
yes, gets better when it's stored. So fruits like apple, guava, some other fruits you have, you can store them in the fridge.
And mangoes.
Yes, and mangoes.
Okay.
One, it's sumptuous when you eat it chilled.
Yeah, that's
All right,
true.
yes, sumptuous when you eat it chilled.
Okay,
yeah.
so
Hey, I'm sorry, I missed on Monday.
don't worry, I didn't miss
you
anything.
missed.
I did not miss anything.
There's a lot of food flowing in. Even if you
Don't
didn't
go
do, you
there.
didn't do
I
what's for
didn't
lunch.
say.
You
I
didn't
didn't
know.
say.
But the food today.